Oh, smooth. Oh, here we go. Oh, let's check out 17's hot choreography video. I'm going in blind because I have not seen this or heard of this before. I still have a hard time like keeping up with the members. There's so many in that group. It's always a good start when you know they're gonna be on the floor, like they're just ready for it, you know. From there, it's like a, I don't know how to do that. It's like a roll up from the bottom all the way up to the upper body, and then goes to the hands and the arms, and it's like a very powerful release of energy there. And this dude just like flings his hair or his head to the side when he does that. Oh my gosh. That was fast. A little pop pop. This guy in the middle has that movement, that swag. I don't keep saying swag, but that's the only way that I can describe it. Like that confidence, I guess. I remember it. It's always hard for me to keep up with who's who, especially when this many number of people in the groups. But there's always like a one, detail that stands them out, like the red hair, or they're taller, or they're shorter. So I kind of remember some of those guys, but I still can't remember their names. As footwork, it's like so much arm movements going on that you just sometimes it gets a little convoluted, in terms of what the arm dances or the routine for the arm is. And that's fine because overall in the end, the most important part is hitting the shape of it, right? The beginning of it, and then something in the middle, and then the ending part of it. Make sure everybody looks good in that one. And it doesn't really matter in between whether, they're transitioning, let's say, overhead or a little bit more under. It's so fast that you can't really tell. Unless I guess you do those computer analyzing where it slows it down and then tracks, the body parts of whether they're symmetrical or not. Like even like that little thing, like you can't really do a full circle that fast. I mean you can, but it's just why put through the whole effort when it's so fast anyway? Like it's only like a couple seconds, not even a second, in the dance part. Like imagine trying to count, okay, how many circles are we gonna do before we go to the next one? Like that's not how it works. It's more of like going through feeling the music out, and that's I think what works what works best for this group is because they're all great dancers, they all have that rhythm. They all know, the music well, like how many of these before they go with. It's not like that. You don't have to count. It's just more of like feeling the music. Like, okay, it's about this long, and then you go to the next one. And that's why they look so in sync. It's because they got that feeling with the music down along with the dance. That was nice. A little cannon, one by one, when they came up. And then from there, it's just like a nice ta and stop. It kind of goes along with the enunciation of the lyrics and how it's sung. And it kind of embodies that in the move. It's always a challenge, though, when you have this much people in a group. I mean, it could also be a really good thing that they have a lot in the group in terms of formation, but it's also a little bit harder because you want to make sure that everybody gets a window, right? That sometimes you'll have one or two that's behind each other, and that's fine because there's a lot of them. But for the challenge of a lot of people in a group is trying to figure out the formation, make sure that they have their own windows, they can be seen if stand in front of them. As usual, there's some footworks in there. What is that? It's like a Running Man bunny jump. Yeah, you guys step and then slide it in and kick with the other one. Woo! That was smooth. Oh my gosh, the way that he does that footwork. Hold on, so many things. Very simple, right? Well, it looks very simple, but you gotta almost feel yourself at that point in that dance. Right, a little bit of that out, and you kind of chest in, but also kind of do a roll, like a very subtle roll down. And then your hands just keep going, just sliding down. So it's very subtle. You can't just go full out in there, like, you know, like do crazy worms and body rolls in there. So it's very subtle. Control of that is, you know, you gotta really make it subtle, but not too exaggerated with that move. And that little footwork where they kind of move and transition to like looking back and to the side. Yeah, they gotta move their feet first, their hips goes, and then their neck kind of goes around with that. It's really nice. I like how this guy does it. He almost jumps out. When he jumps out, like this leg jumps to the back, he does that at the same time, and it kind of catches my eyes a little bit more. Whoa, what was that? What was that little... There's a lot of grooves in this. And smooth body rolls. What the heck is that? They're just like holding their pants and then their hips. What? That's weird. It's like a giddy up move. But how do you make it swag? You know, like, how? And then right here, just go crazy for that. So it goes from really smooth, you know, smooth, body roll, whatever, turn around. And then it goes to like super powerful, like just aggressive and explosive movement here after. It's just a lot of like big arm movements for that. And you gotta go back and swing it. Oh, damn, yeah, you're right. It's very powerful because the arms are big. Like the movement through it. That was nice, that little like move there. And there's a lot of like, I don't know, it looks like it's a horse. I don't know how to say it. It's like a giddy up, like a gallop. Like kind of like a gallop movement in some of these movements. Like here. Yeah. Damn, that's a lot of jumps and hops. Damn. That was really nice how they kind of explode, right? Big movements there, and then all of a sudden they kind of gather together and then do like a very subtle move. And then half of it goes away. Oh, this dude kind of slides over. And he gets onto the floor. This dude gotta do like a crunch. A core work right there to get up. Bam! And then it's like, you know, it's a interesting way of having the audience's eyes kind of flow from one side to the other. So right in the beginning, not in the beginning, in the first part, they're all together, gathered in the beginning right here. Half of them go away, your eyes still stay here. And then they leave and your eyes go over here, but they're kind of preparing over here. And all of a sudden, they're done, and then your eyes go here to the center. And they all gather together. And then right here, it's like where it's a nice formation, cannon, like opening of the sea. It was nice. It looks really satisfying. And then the formations. Whew. And the formation here, they just kind of go around the circle. There's a lot going on, right? So it kind of makes you focus on like the formation here, but there's also somebody in the middle. So it's like my eyes, there's just so many things going on. Like you have to kind of focus on this guy and then just let your peripheral vision kind of do the rest of the scanning here in the sides. Or else you kind of miss of what he's doing. The cool moves that he's doing in the middle. That little gallop, I just can't. It's like a horse gallop. Bunny, running man. Woo! I really like that. Whoever thought of that choreography, like, it's very smooth, and they turn around and kind of show that. Oh. Yes, that was a little harder because it's like almost just your arms kind of go in and out, and you just kind of chest in and out. It's a lot harder to make that look cool without just, chicken wings or chicken elbows, I guess. What? Even right there, so smooth, very controlled, very simple, right? Just the feet just move from one point to the other, and then you're just adding some grooves in there. Like, it's so simple, you can't really exaggerate that move. You almost have to limit yourself from doing a very big range of motion for that move. It's a lot of that kick too, which is a lot of ab work, right? Even with the knees in and then stomp up, it's a lot of core right there. It's a lot of core work there. And then they do that kick again, kick to the front and then in. A lot of core work. Even that simple move in the chorus, right? The body roll in, it's a lot of control in the core work, and you'll definitely feel it in your stomach. And they're just having fun there with a little bit of a hop, jump. Ta, ha, ha, and ta. How do you make it look cool? This little move here with the hands on the hips, and you're like, just giddy upping. How? I don't know. Ooh! They just did like a drop down, and then what? They just like literally dropped down to the floor and then like just exploded out into to the sides. Damn. And actually, he might have almost fell there if you're not careful. If he's not careful. And down. Ta. That's a lot of power, right? Explosive movement, going down and immediately popping up, and you gotta immediately get out of the way so that you're in the formation that the next one's supposed to be. And this is where they kind of hype each other up for that little dance break part. Woo! That little jump, turn around, knees up. Definitely, I don't know how they still have energy at this point in the dance to even put out that much energy. It's insane. And big movements and jump. Right? Some of them kind of do like a spot with their head, I think, where when they jump and they turn around, they still are looking towards the audience, right? And then when they switch, I think that's when they, yep. So you know where you're gonna be landing. But I don't think they're jumping that high. For the most part, it's just kind of keeping your knees, tucking your knees in to get that effect. Yeah. But it's a lot of big, explosive reaching movement, right? You got to be able to immediately bring that back in time, or it's just you're gonna be off. Even as simple as like, right, simple out in, and after that they gotta go up and they kind of go out. Like, it's a lot of big traveling movements for their arms, and then they gotta jump all the way around, and then they reach back, almost like they're almost looking to the back actually, before they kind of swing it and kind of suck it in really quickly to bring it and look to the front. So it's a lot of that, like, I don't know how to do it. It's like expanding, and then very, very quickly you gotta like suck it all in and bring it in. Oh my god, too much swag, too much hip stuff. Calm down. Like, even here, like, this very swag. Like, they're grabbing their little crotch, hips, belt area, whatever, and they're just kind of like their hips kind of move in a circle and make it look like it's, swag. I just can't, there's just no other word for it. They're still keeping up with the energy, even here. It's insane. Woo! Damn. Damn. That last part though. Like it's insane in that they're all synced, and it just showcases how much of a good dancer each of them are, because you need to have right that coordination, that rhythm to move along with the music at the same time. You're not missing a beat, you're not too late, you're not too fast, you're hitting it right at the same exact time. You just gotta either, some people it helps for them to count. Some people just kind of feel the music and just groove to it, and I think most of them are like that. They just kind of groove, and it helps when the dance move go along with the music and they're grooving along to it. So it looks very synced, but it's because they have that skill to go along with the music and that rhythm. It's insane. Oh my gosh. Like how 17. I mean, I've always liked 17's dance. It's just they have the energy, the coordination, the swag, like the synchronization on point. I really like this part. It's a little bit, some of the moves are almost like old school, if that makes sense. Again, I'm very impressed with 17. I've seen some of their other dance practices and they always blow my mind. So they just keep coming up with really incredible choreographies. Props to the choreographer too, and for arranging all the formation changes. Very, very hard to do. So very impressive. All right, well, if you like that, let me know down below. If there's any other groups or songs you want me to check out, let me know down below, and I'll see you next time. Bye! I had to blink a lot of times because I feel like I was just staring with my eyes just open the whole time, because there's so many things going on that it's drying out. And I can't, if I blink, I'll miss certain things and certain details. Ah!